Welcome. In front of me is a HOTWAV W11, and today I'll show you how you can bypass the Google verification on this device. I'm going to boot up this device, and in a second you will be able to see that it's locked and well, it's booting up. I'm going to quickly go into the website. You can probably see, because we will need to grab a couple things. So we will need the universal MediaTek drivers, and we will need the MediaTek FRP bypass tool. So once you have those, you can download those. You might also need to disable your antivirus for this, because Windows automatically wants to get rid of those. So for people that don't know how to do that, you can just right click on your start, navigate to settings, then update and security, and then we're going to go to Windows Security, Virus and Threat Protection. Scroll down to Virus and Threat Protection Settings, select Manage Settings, and you have the real-time protection. You can toggle that off, and this is a temporary fix. Once you do, it does give you this annoying pop-up right here in the corner, and if you tap on it, it automatically will re-enable this. This is the probably better option for people that are just casually doing this. For people that will be doing this every single day, you might just want to add at the bottom under exclusions, downloads folder as a location that is excluded from virus and threat protection scanning. Therefore, Windows won't be deleting these files for you anymore. Now, once that's done, let's go into our downloads folder. For some reason, didn't download this one. Let's see. This file is dangerous. I don't give a shit. I said you want to download it. You're supposed to download it. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Okay, so because Chrome is a piece of shit, we're gonna need to use a apparently better browser. I can't believe I'm doing this, but this actually works. So in here, we again gonna just scroll down, select download, and this time around, it's actually gonna get downloaded. There we go. Without getting flagged by Chrome for no fucking reason. Anyway, let's open it up now. To open it up, you will need to have a WinRAR or 7-zip for this. So anyway, I'm going to just extract both of those using WinRAR. I think that's what I have here. And this as well. There we go. So both of them are extracted right now. So next, we want to select the MediaTek driver right here, and in here you have two options. You have the X64 or 86. Now this is dependent on your system. If you have more than, I think, 4 GB of RAM, you can just use the 64, and if you have below, you can use the 86. Now with that being said, if you don't know, don't bother checking, because for reasons, you could try to install the 64. If your system supports it, it will install it. If it doesn't, it's just going to give you an error. So yeah, that's one way to do this. Now it looks like I already have it installed, so I'm not going to do anything again, because I might need to reboot a computer if I would reinstall this or repair it or whatever else. Typically you would see a bit of a different window where it tells you, asks you where you want to install it, and you just go to the next kind of process. So once that's ready, let's go to our second folder that we've downloaded, the MediaTek Universal Tool. And here we want to open up this. I am going to run it as admin. There we go. And while this is booting up, I'm going to bring back my phone camera. And just fix it up so you can actually see what's on the screen. So there we go. So you can see that the device is locked. It's telling me to draw the verification pattern to unlock it, and I can also use the Google account. We also have this little lock right here. So yeah, there we go. It's basically fully locked. Now you will need to grab a cable. So for this device, it's Type A to Type C, or well, Type C as a port on the actual device. Now let me find empty port. There we go. And you can see it's showing up right here that it's detecting it, W11, so it's good. Anyway. Oh, it opened on a second screen. There we go, bring it back. So in here, let me quickly check what we need to do, because I'm actually checking this out as I go along. So, okay, another thing that we need to do in here, which will also require a reboot of a computer, is go into Tools, Drivers, and then again pick the either x64 or 86, depending on your system. Whichever one you installed previously, the extension, the x64 or 86, that's the one that you want to pick here as well. Now I am gonna refrain from actually installing it, because I do believe it's already on my computer, as the previous software was. And like I said, it does require me to reboot my computer, so I don't really want to do that. And if I already have it, obviously there's no need for me to reboot my computer in this case. Now here we're just gonna select Erase FRP. So let's bring that back. Erase FRP, there we go. And do we need to do anything with our phone? Yep, we do. So you need to turn off your device. So I'm going to do that right now, and let's unplug it first. There we go. So it's unplugged. I'm going to hold the power button, and I will be selecting power off. Now give it a moment for it to actually turn off, and once it's off, you want to hold both volume buttons, and while holding both volume buttons, you'll simply plug it in. So I'm going to do it right now. Oops, I'm holding both volume buttons. Yep, I am, as you can see. And I'm going to be plugging it in, if I can manage to get it in there. There we go. Let's see if I can manage to show up with the notification. So set up device. Again, it's telling me that it's setting up a device. So I am in test mode right now for some reason. But as you can see, it did not show anything here. So I guess I'll try to install these. And while I'm on this screen, I will want to leave this, so select reboot using volume down and then press volume up, or I guess power button to, actually wait, I'm gonna select power off. Plug and confirm using the power button or volume up. Come on. There we go. Not sure why it took so long. So I was pressing basically every button. Typically, I think in that menu you're supposed to press volume up to confirm, volume down to scroll, but I'm not sure if that's what worked. Okay, so it looks like it's off. So again, I'm gonna just simply grab the device, hold volume up and volume down and plug it in. But again, it didn't detect it. Okay, I'm gonna pause the video, try to find out what's not working, and come back with the solution. Okay, so it did work. As you can see, it kind of show up everything right here. I did reinstall the drivers and materials. I just kind of misclicked it back then, and it did basically, as you can see, bypass it. Now, right here, what you can see is just that there's the program doing whatever it's supposed to do. And when you unplug it now, what you're supposed to basically have is, well, apart from not dead battery, which I don't think it is actually dead, we'll see. So what will happen is now when the device boots back up, FRP will be just completely gone. You won't need to verify anything, it's just going to be automatically unlocked, and you can finish up the setup. I am gonna wait for this to actually boot up just so I can show this. Now, while testing this, trying to get this to work, obviously when it did work, it worked automatically, so I didn't manage to record it. And when it goes through, it does the job pretty quickly, assuming it detects the device. So I don't have a lock right here, though it might still appear. So you can see I can now only sign in. I don't need to, and I can skip this. So there we go. The bypass did work, though unfortunately I wasn't able to capture it this specific moment that actually I would say probably matters the most. But like I said, reinstalling the drivers seemed to do the trick. Now, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.